Right, we're at the business lunch. Welcome back to part 2 here at Made in Leeds. And he's back. Keith Senior, my partner in crime, original. How's things, Keith? How's life been treating you?
Not too bad. It's been a while, so I thought I'd dress up for the occasion just to impress you a little bit. But yeah, the coaching has taken its toll and it's stressed me a little bit. But yeah, all going good.
You've got a new puppy dog as well, a new house. It's all coming on in the Keith Senior household.
It is, yeah. The family's growing.
Yep.
I've got an American bulldog.
Fantastic.
So
Old.
Dutch. Mrs. She's a big Arnie fan, so from Predator. But yeah, it's called Dutch, so the family's growing, the house is coming along well, everything's progressing. Done the trailer already, got the horse all in the trailer and stuff like that, drove up to the competition. Started driving into the field and realised that I was out of my depth. The competition was between 9 and 14-year-old girls.
We've been together for 3 years now. It's almost like a
sound like
second
we're courting.
Marriage. Yeah, courting. But to come today to see this business lunch, over 150 people here celebrating with us, the business community. How proud does that make you for Rugby AM?
It's a great occasion. Obviously, they're all here to support Rugby AM and the business desk, and thankfully we've come out in the hundreds, so to speak, and hopefully we can put a great occasion on for them.
How important is it you're speaking today for the business community to be supporting rugby league and rugby in general?
Definitely, we need as much support as we can get, and I think as any business, anything they have to support. That's why they're here as well today, so they can do a little bit of mingling, try and create some new business, just as we are as well. So get everybody together, and hopefully we can build. Starts getting warmed up, starts getting a little bit confident, a little bit cocky, so to speak. I feel there's a tap on my boot, so I walk down.
Best of luck with the rest of the season. Obviously been a tough run in the middle eights, the qualifiers for you guys, but congratulations on going full time. Exciting times for the Sheffield club. Yeah,
it's a progression that we thought that we needed to make.
Yeah.
The club's been going again for 15 years, and as a whole, we feel that to take that step to Super League, we need to go full time.
Fantastic. Well, let's hear from Henry Paul, the other speaker today, and Jamie Jones Buchanan.
Prepared a few questions about Henry Paul. I obviously watched him when I was a young kid. Him and his younger brother, Robbie Paul, two legends and heroes of mine looking up when I was growing up. We've just heard Keith Senior. He's got a few stories to tell, hasn't he? As well.
Yeah, fantastic. I never knew some of the background history of what Keith had to sort of endure, and he's always going to be like someone that I'll always remember because he was part of that Sheffield team that beat our star-studded Wigan side. So I've got a little place in my heart for Keith. It's a horrible, dark place. But no, great stories. I think the crowd really appreciated what he shared.
I didn't miss New Zealand at all. I was going to beautiful Wakefield. And then visiting beautiful Doncaster and playing against beautiful Castleford.
What do you think to it so far?
What a great event. I've learned a lot today actually. I've seen a few speakers, I've seen yourself speak. Really nice environment, the atmosphere is great. And now I think, waiting for your question, I'm a bit nervous actually. So, no, fantastic event.
Did you miss Robbie? Because he talks a lot about you in his book, you growing up. He was always following you, trying to emulate his big brother and be as good as you were on the rugby pitch. There's a few conversations on there as well about a few fights that you had. Did he once throw a machete at you and nearly killed you?
Oh mate, I made him the player he is today, and he has not paid me any percentage of his contract ever.
You'll do quite a lot of this, obviously in a rugby union background. Are these type of lunches, dinners that you do a lot of, getting players up speaking? Because I think showcasing the personalities of rugby league is really important. That's what Rugby AM seeks to do. In league it's a bit parochial, the clubs do it quite a lot, but in a general context, rugby union do it quite well, don't they?
I think rugby union, because of the exposure that the game gets, there are a lot of these here. Very similar though, it's about sharing some of the transferable skills that we learn as the habits that we pick up as a sportsman, and it does transfer over to business and sort of a business life, and especially now myself, I've retired from the game 5 years now, so you've always got to think about life after sport. being here, meeting new different people that run businesses or work for businesses. It's always nice to share some stories.
What do you remember about that day? What was it like to win it?
Stop calling me Robbie Paul.
Sorry, Henry.
And anyway, he's changed his last name to Hunter Paul. That kid is dead to me.
And your brother's always on camera, we've seen it all on BBC. I think he's fantastic. What are you doing with yourself now?
Well, I think Robbie's got a face for radio, to be honest. But myself, I'm a rugby program manager at a private school near York called Queen Ethelburgers. And I basically developed their rugby right through the school age for all the year groups. It's fantastic, you know, I get to see all these little faces, you know, the excitement when they come out onto the rugby pitch, and then also, you know, the trials and tribulations they go through in a 40-minute session where there's some successes, some losses where they don't get things right, but watching them develop over a whole school year, you know, it's pretty cool.
Outstanding. Well, we're on stage in 2 or 3 minutes, so we're going to go for thanks a lot, Paul. Appreciate you coming.
Right, speaking to a few of the diners today, we've got Steve from Brewin Dolphin. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you, Alex. Yeah.
Have you had a lovely day today?
Yeah, it's been very good. We're here for the initial one and we've really enjoyed it, so have our guests as well.
And do you think it's actually useful, being honest, for businesses to come along to events like this?
I think it's good. I think it's different to the standard corporate hospitality things that we do. And I say you guys should be on national TV. I think it's fantastic. You do a great job.
And at Brewin Dolphin, give yourself a bit of a plug. Who could get involved with you and how could they get involved with you?
I mean, we're open for business all the time. We're one of the UK's largest independent wealth managers. And just come and talk to us.
Fantastic. When I get wealthy, I'll come and talk to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Man. Cheers, buddy.
It'll be a long time, but
Right, I'm here with Jonathan from Network Marketing. How have you enjoyed this afternoon?
Well, it's been a great afternoon. It's not only been good for rugby, but it's been fantastic for business.
Brilliant, and it's important, isn't it? Because the two need to come together if both want to succeed, really.
Well, when you're spending a Friday afternoon, it's not just about turning up and having a laugh. I put a private equity firm in touch with a company that needs some revenue to build their brand. And I think it's a really interesting way, when everyone's enjoying rugby, to put business together with rugby union or rugby league.
You're looking pretty sharp. I could do with a blue suit like that. Put Alex Simmons in a purple one and we'll have Rugby M colours. Where do you get your gear from?
Well, I like to go to a private tailor occasionally, but sometimes I just go to the high street and get it from Reese.
George from Asda, mate, Alex. You want to bring rugby together as well, don't you? We talked about rugby league and rugby union. The two don't always have to be separate, especially when it comes to the young kids.
Well, I'm up at Wetherby Rugby Union, and obviously Bulldogs is a really strong team up at Wetherby. And we had 5 players come over, end of their season, and our training session is last night. So we had 5 new players turn up, which I think is pretty amazing. And when you come to this sort of event, and you've got Henry Paul, who's played both sides, and you just think, well, actually, there's no barrier between the two. Just want to make sure that people are enjoying rugby.
So you're going to get us Rugby M, you're going to invite us up and have a bit of a show up at Wetherby?
Well, you know, we'll get you boys up and see whether the rugby league guys can match it with the rugby union. I'm sure you can do.
Well, hopefully somebody like Kevin Sinfield or many more. You know, Alex has got a lot of friends playing both codes or has played both codes, but it's a pleasure to be here and thanks for coming along.
No problem.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're here with the legend, Wagalan! Mate, you retired from rugby league. Congratulations on a fantastic career. How does it feel to actually finally hang up your boots?
It's sad, mate. I must admit it is really sad. I'm gutted, but it's time to move on. I'm 33 now, and I've had an awesome career as such. I played a long time with some great clubs and some great guys, and it's the guys that made the game of rugby league. And I've moved on. I'm working now for RL Distribution Business Development. I started uni last week, so it's a massive change, Timo, but you've got to move on, haven't you? And I'll still keep in the game with Rugby M and the boys, and yeah, it's good to keep involved.
Are you gonna miss coffees though? Coffees with the boys?
Nah, I'm always involved with the coffees. Every Saturday 10:30, Freeport, Castleford, if anyone ever wants to catch up. Lynch has been getting the coffees in the last few weeks, and it's his round again tomorrow morning.
Mate, it's been great to have you, RL Distribution down here for the business lunch. What have you got from an event like this?
It's good just to meet and greet people because at RL Distribution we had a family run company, our MD Rod Lilly, cracking bloke, loves his rugby league, Simo, you met him yourself. We're a good family run company and we've got a good service to offer, so if anyone needs any distribution and transport requirements then get in touch with myself because we can sort you out.
And finally, next year you're going to be staying in the game by signing up on the dotted line with Rugby AM.
Yeah, apparently I've signed a 25-year deal this afternoon over a few bottles of Peroni, but I can't remember doing that. But yeah, I'm delighted to sign that 25-year deal, and I'll give Rugby AM me all like I've given me rugby. It's time to move on with my family, my wife Kim, and my little boy Charlie Simo. And to be honest, thanks to you, Keith, and Jonesy for giving me the opportunity to keep involved in the game in some kind of way, doing the Rugby AM, because I enjoy it and it's about the boys and getting out and meeting the fans and the clubs, and that's what I'm looking forward to most of all, just keeping involved.
Top man, Wag, cheers buddy.
No worries,
yeah, the boys, yeah, the boys.